Hello, a very good afternoon and welcome to the Chang International Circuit in Buriram, Thailand, the host of round 17 of the MotoGP World Championship, and you join us at a hot, a humid, a dry Buriram, which is not something that we've had the opportunity to say in the 3 days that we've been here already. Landed on Monday afternoon and it was wet. Tuesday we woke up and it was dry, but then quickly turned to wet. Wednesday it was a washout. Thursday was a washout. This morning we woke up and it was raining once again, but despite the forecast saying otherwise, it stopped raining, which has allowed Moto2 for the second half of their first session and MotoGP, importantly, to have a full dry session. How important could that be with the forecast intimating that it's going to be wet this afternoon and tomorrow morning as well? We'll talk you through what happened in FP1 very soon, but first of all, we're going to talk Suzuki MotoGP and potentially the busiest man in the paddock over the past 3 weekends. We won't keep him long because I know he's going to be working hard. Frankie Carcetti, crew chief of, let me just get the list out, Joan Mir, Taki Isuda, Suzuki Watanabe, and now Danilo Petrucci. I would just say, well. And of course, and Agata as well. I was saying you're probably the busiest man in the paddock. Is that how it feels?
I've had more riders in 2 months than I've had in the last 10 years. So, crazy.
Exactly. So, Danilo with you this weekend. How has free practice one gone?
Wow. I don't think I've ever had a session like that in my life because obviously the worry is the weather and that might be the only dry session. So it was like fit on the bike, try something and do a lap time at the same time in 3 exits, which was just absolutely mad. So we normally you'd be quite let them ride the bike, do as many laps as possible, but we actually made a lot of changes electronically, chassis, because it might be the only session. So you know, we just tried our best to get him as comfortable as possible, as quick as possible.
You were saying yesterday one of his biggest things to get around is normally runs the thumb brake, but where the thumb brake normally is where the Suzuki ride height device is. So he says he was going to have to try and strap his thumb to his hand so he wasn't pressing it in places he shouldn't be.
No, absolutely. We actually deactivated it for this 2 exits until he's confirmed that he wasn't pressing it. Once he did that on the last exit, we put it on, and yeah, it was using it pretty good. So from what we've seen so far.
And Danilo, we all know, a massive character. I'm sure has brought a bit of personality to Suzuki Box. What's it like working with him for the first time?
No, it's great. I think his personality pretty much sums up our team anyway. So I would say fits in really well, really.
It's good to see him in the box. Good to see you working hard as well, Frankie. I'll let you get back to it because I'm sure you've got a lot to do ahead of free practice too this afternoon.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Top man, I'll let you head through. Short and sweet, but nice to catch up with Frankie and get an idea of the work that's going into getting a rider comfortable. And you just think at the differences as well between Suda-san last weekend in Japan, quite typically Japanese in stature, small, slim, and then we go to Big Danilo. It's the total opposite of that. Hello, how are you? All good?
I'm good, sir. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Very good, very good. Are you enjoying the Thai Grand Prix?
Yes, I'm enjoying. This is my favorite sports, actually. Thank you for... I don't know what to say, actually. Well, I'm so excited.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying it. Enjoy the weekend. He's got his camera out as well, taking a photo of us. We can wave. Hello, hello. Thank you. All good. So, let's have a wander down the paddock then, and I'm hoping we might be able to bump into 1 or 2 of the riders who have just finished MotoGP Free Practice 2. Whilst we're waiting to come on air, a few were just making their way out the back of the box to the units behind the back of the hospitalities here, which we see quite frequently in these flyaway races. There's Tom, Jack Miller's assistant. Pedro Acosta wanders by. Let's have a quick chat. Pedro, how was this morning?
Not so bad. P8, normally on Friday I'm more sleeping than riding, you know? But let's see with the hot.
First time in Thailand for you?
Yeah, but for me, much better Indonesia, you know? I think the weather is too crazy here, no?
It is, so far. But the hot temperature, you're okay with the heat?
Yeah, this is like Murcia, you know? It's like the desert. But anyway, we have to try.
Top man. We'll let you get on with it. Good to see you. Always good to chat with Pedro. Or as he's been nicknamed recently by some fans on social media, Baby Jesus, the second coming. And he certainly proved that this morning as well. 6th fastest, I think. Oh, was it 7th fastest in the end? He was up to 6 at a circuit that he's obviously never been to full stop. Never mind having experience on a Moto3 machine. He's never been to Thailand. And yet he managed to slot it up inside the top 10. Quite the talent, but that's just Pedro Acosta doing Pedro Acosta things. We've become accustomed to that now. As we see Marco Bezzecchi. Marco, all good this morning?
I don't understand.
Sorry, did you have a good morning?
Yeah, not the best, but not too bad.
How was the circuit? Enjoy it?
Yes, very beautiful, very hot.
Yeah, I can see, very hot. You're still in your leather, so I'll let you go get a cold shower. You can always tell when a rider is happy chatting away and sometimes wishing that you were asking them questions. I think that was probably the latter there. Understandable. He's been on a MotoGP bike in 30 degrees plus, 90% plus humidity, with full leathers, helmet, gloves, boots. Last thing he wants is me sticking a microphone in front of him. But anyway, nice to get the thoughts of Marco Bezzecchi. We can see Luca Marini just wandering out the back of the shop there as well. He actually was playing a few, not games, but helping out his VR46 academy friend Pecco Bagnaia this morning. The pair of them just trying to give each other a little bit of a tow. Pecco just about in the end getting inside the top 10 in a session that was topped by Marc Marquez of all people, the 8-time world champion yesterday, saying that he was going to keep a low profile. That went well. Lasted all of 40 minutes before he was at the top of the timesheets, eventually holding on to top spot ahead of, surprisingly you could say, maybe not showcasing his talents and maybe putting to bed the worries that the long back straight here at Thailand could cause him some issues. Fabio Quartararo, 2nd fastest. Jack Miller, 3rd, after a strong performance, continuing his form. As we cut round the corner here, Somkia, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. So happy, so much. The race in the homeless. Yes.
And enjoying it so far? Good to be back in Thailand, I imagine?
Yeah, super enjoy so much. Also enjoy with the Thai food. Enjoy with the friend to see me in the grandstand, and I enjoy a lot.
Are they in your grandstand?
My grandstand is Chantra stand, and this weekend I hope a lot of people will come to see me in this grandstand in Buriram.
I asked Hiroshi this morning, winning last weekend in Japan, was that a good thing or a bad thing for you? Because he set the benchmark now, he's gone and delivered, so now it's your turn.
Now I win in MotoGP, and now he gives. And yeah, I will try to do my best in homeless.
Well, good luck. I'm these guys up here as well with the Chantra. Great to speak with the home hero as he wanders into his hospitality for a little bit of food, a little bit of lunch before heading back out later this afternoon. The big question being, will it be dry or will it be wet? So far, so good. Scott, come here, Scott.
Yeah, it was difficult, new track, hard conditions, but yeah, get it going in the right way.
Now, 2 Yorkshiremen are not really built for these sort of conditions in Thailand. I mean, I've got to wear the thickest shirt imaginable and jeans as well. You've got to wear your full leathers. How are you getting on in the heat?
Yeah, not so great, but it's one of those things everyone has to do.
So just try to get as much liquid in, and yeah, you'll be right.
And what do you, in between here, you had a couple of days in Bangkok, I imagine. Do you have fun there?
Yeah, it was a good week.
Yeah.
New experiences, which was nice.
Top man, we won't go into any more. Yourself in Bangkok. And big Scott Ogden fans, apparently. Scott, is that your fan club? 3 people in the Scott Ogden fan club, so if you want to sign up, get in touch with those guys up there and you might be able to enter it. I think that's all we've got time for then, as Jeremy Alcoba walks past. Jeremy, all good, looking as cool as ever. Well, we've had the chance to speak with, 5 or 6 riders there, plus Frankie Carcetti as well. Not a bad inside the paddock, I think. Join us tomorrow, midday, same time, where I'm hoping to get into the fan park over there. Meet some Thai fans. They've even got some simulator machines. They've got, I don't know what you call it, sort of the knockout punch boxing machine, so I can see if I'm going to be any good at Muay Thai boxing, see how much power I've got in this right hand. Yeah, should be good fun. So join us at midday tomorrow for Inside the Paddock. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. See you later. Bye.